Hey guys, so we have created a pretty awesome tool for those preparing for the ACAN Grade 1 exam. It's going to help you deepen your knowledge on various global issues, but it's also going to help you practice developing your ability to express your opinions. And look, these two are incredibly important in order to pass the exam. So in this video, I'm going to take you through it so you can see how it works and how it's going to benefit you. So let's begin. Okay, so here it is. It's really easy to use. If you can see this in the middle over here, there's a button for you to click. If you click on it, that's how you get started. Okay, and once you click on it, it's gonna give you the instructions on how to basically use this program. Okay, step number one, really easy. Type in a national or a global issue, just over here. And once you put in a specific issue that you want to focus on, it's going to start feeding you some questions. And these are the questions it's going to give you. What's it about? What are the causes? Why should it be addressed? Why is it hard to solve? And how can we solve it? And it's going to give you these questions one at a time. And for every time you answer the questions, it's going to give you some feedback looking at your grammar and the accuracy to ensure whether you've answered the question accurately or not. And it's going to also give you an improved version of your answer as well. So without further ado, let's begin. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to enter an issue. So I'm going to do climate change. Here we go. And it's going to give me the first question, which is, what's it about? I'm not going to sit here and just type in the answer. It's going to take way too long. So I've already prepared the answer beforehand. I'm just going to copy and paste it just to save a lot of time. Okay, so here we go. So my answer is, to put it simply, it's the abnormal weather patterns that we are experiencing. Some examples are rising global temperatures and heavier rainfall. And here we go. Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, so it has checked my grammar and the accuracy. Sorry, guys, I just want to add something here. So with the grammar and accuracy, it's designed to identify mistakes, but it's also going to give you some suggestions on how your answer can be improved. And this is the improved version written by ChatBot. And at the end, it's going to give me two options. I can ask this program to give me more ideas to expand my understanding of this, or I can move to the next question. I'm pretty happy with what it has given me, so let's go to the next question. So I can just type in next, and it'll get me to the next question, which is, what are the causes of climate change? Now this time, I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So I've already prepared my answer, but I purposely made a bit of a spelling error and grammatical errors as well to show you whether it can accurately or pick it up or not. So here we go. Okay, thank you for your detailed response. Here's the feedback. All right. So it has given me the response for grammar and accuracy. So just by looking at the grammar over here, I think it's done a pretty decent job. Purposely misspelled this word, it's corrected it. I've purposely made grammatical errors and it has corrected it as well. And it's also given some suggestions on how to make it sound more natural. Considering it's a chatbot, I think it's done a pretty decent job and I'm pretty happy with it. But then again, it's not going to be 100% accurate all the time. Even it says at the bottom here, ChatGPT can make mistakes. It gets the job done, so I'm pretty content with it. Sorry again, just one thing I forgot to mention in the video. Look, I made another grammar mistake here, but chatbot didn't pick it up. So as I said, it's not 100% perfect. Anyways, let's continue. Accuracy-wise, I'd say my response is well written and accurate, which is a good sign. And adding a bit more detail over here talking about accuracy. So if you want to read it, pause the video and take your time and read it. And also at the bottom over here, it has given me an improved answer. So I think what it basically did was it just expanded on what I explained just to make it probably more, I don't know what it did, but apparently this is improved. Yeah, it's probably just gotten into a bit more detail and it's changed a bit of expression, but still, that's something for you to consider when you try it out. Okay, so at the bottom here, I'm confronted with the same two questions I got previously, which is get more ideas or move to the next question. So if I What more ideas? So what was the question again? Okay, yeah. So the question was, what are the causes, right? So if I want to know more about the causes of climate change, I can just go more ideas and it will supply me with some additional ideas. Okay. So we've got, that's pretty decent. Agriculture and livestock farming, industrial processes, transportation, overconsumption, waste, urbanization, and energy use. Yeah, again, I'm not going to read all this, but you get the idea. Just when you ask for more ideas, it's going to supply you with a generous amount of ideas for you to consider. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with this. So let's go to the next question. Okay, let's go next. Okay, the next question is, what was the next question? Okay, yeah. So why should climate change be addressed? Okay, so I'll just type in my answer over here. It'll give me a bit of feedback on grammar. So it's not just picking up on things that are incorrect, but it's also making some suggestions on how, you could make it more natural and stuff like that. So again, you don't have to, listen to it every single time, but just for your own, I guess, knowledge. Okay, accuracy. All right. So my response highlights an important consequence of climate change. So I did a pretty good job over here. So improved answer. Again, we've got something over here, which is pretty cool. Get more ideas. I'm pretty happy with that. I don't really need any more ideas. So let's go to the next question. Let's go next. Next question. I'm going to do something a little bit different. The question is, why is it hard to solve climate change? And I'm going to intentionally talk about a solution, right? How we can solve climate change, which is definitely not what this question is asking for. Let's see what the accuracy will do, or what it's going to tell me. All right, here we go. Okay, grammar or whatever. Okay, yeah, it loves to criticize me. But anyways. Okay, so it's done its job. Your point about helping developing nations transition to renewable energy is insightful and realistic. However, this response is more focused on solving climate change than on why it is hard to solve. It's done its job, right? It's done its job. The question is, why is it hard to solve climate change? But my response is, how can we solve climate change? So I did it on purpose and it's picked it up. So it's doing its job and I think it's pretty good. Here's the improved answer on what I should have written. If you want to read it, pause the video. Okay, let's go to the next question. Okay, next. Let's move on. We don't have a lot of time. Okay. How can we solve climate change? This is the final questions. I'm a bit lazy, so I'm going to copy and paste it. So this is the answer for the solution. Here we go. And I believe this program will be happy with my answer. Okay, here's my grammar or whatever. Okay, accuracy, good. So your suggestion is valid and highlights an important solution. And here's an improved answer. That's pretty cool. Okay. Oh, what? More ideas. More ideas. It is. I need some more solutions on how we can tackle climate change. So here we go. Oh, that's a lot of ideas. My goodness. Okay, transitioning to renewable energy globally, implementing carbon pricing. Very good. Improving energy efficiency, etc., etc. So it's going to give you a lot of ideas that you probably never even heard about before. And the good thing about this is I programmed it in a way that it gives you examples, so like real examples that you can refer to. And I think that's going to make your answer more convincing and persuasive. So, and it's also going to help you save time looking up for, real life examples. So I think this is a pretty good tool to study with. Okay, so we've reached the end and it's asking me what I want to do. So what I want to do now is I want a summary of all of them. Okay, so it's going to give me the 5 questions and the response that I basically wrote. So it's basically compiled it together. If I want to copy and paste it into a Word document, print it out, and I can refer back to it anytime I want. So if you want to do that, that's for you to do as well. So this is it. This is something that we've been working on for about 2-3 weeks, and I think we've done a pretty good job. I'm pretty happy with it, to be honest. I know that there are room for improvements, and if you have any suggestions on what more you would like this to do, let me know and I'll see if I can make some adjustments. Play around with it, and I hope you have fun with it as well. Thanks, guys.